Hey, good morning, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. Pardon my hair. It's been raining for I don't know. We've had the craziest weather this week. It's just insane. We literally had flooding last week, early last week. And then I opened my big fat mouth and literally said, well, you know, it could be worse. It could have been snow. And that would have been completely debilitating. So what does Mother Nature do? Just hold my beer. Hang on. And so we got 3.5 inches of snow Saturday morning. Yeah, we did. And by 5 o'clock, it was all gone. Craziest thing we've ever seen. And now we're back to flooding again. So kids are out of school. They got out of school very early yesterday. And pretty much everybody in the surrounding counties called school today as well. It's supposed to rain for the next 4 days, with the bulk of it being yesterday and today. So, yeah, the water's pretty high. I don't know what the roads are gonna look like. I'm gonna assume that the second exit is probably flooded, so we'll get off on the first Athens exit because that floods pretty quickly. And it's pretty high here in Cleveland, so I'm hoping I don't run into any floodwaters on our way out through Mouse Creek or frontage. I'm going the back way, so really I think the only place that we might have flooding is Hooper's Gap. The bottom of Hooper's Gap is pretty low, and there is a very large pond there, so you know we end up getting a bit of water. So it's crazy weather, lots of centralized flooding all over the state of Tennessee. Hopefully it's you know, it needs to stop raining, you guys. It really freaking needs to stop raining. It's ridiculous, really. We're over it. We've had enough. I'm not going to say what I said the last time because I got myself in trouble. So it could be worse. Let's hope it doesn't get there. And we'll stay like that. So my morning, I woke up at 5:30 and couldn't go back to sleep. Yay for me. God, I love it when I don't get to sleep, because that's just great. I woke up at 3, so I was glad that I was able to go back to sleep at least till 5:30. But it's admin day, as you can see. Obviously, I am not leaving the Man Up American Studios. We have no show today because of the flooding, and Adam's got kids. He's got all the kids. So no show today. Hopefully there will be a show tomorrow. I think it's going to be on the Oscars. We'll see. I think it's, I forgot who he said. I think it's just him and Rob. And they're going to talk about the Oscars. Which I don't watch. Because I don't care. Yeah. That's me. There you go. So, yeah, wonderful morning has started out. I've had 0 push water this morning. AKA coffee, because not only am I out of creamer, but I found out inadvertently I'm actually out of coffee as well. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me. I have no clue. But I actually ran out of coffee and creamer. So we'll have to rectify that today. We are going to stop at Mickey D's on the way out, and I'm going to get a very large cafe mocha. And we're going to head to the office. I think I've got a couple of people hopefully stopping by to sign up for the co-op. Yes. All right. So local peoples. I've got a lot of Facebook viewers that are not subscribers. Y'all should just subscribe. You watching me anyway. I mean, I'll still put it on the Facebooks, but you can subscribe because that'll help a girl out. Y'all will help me with kitten season. Kitten season's coming. It's coming. Any day now, just saying. So, here's the deal with the Facebooks. All right. I'm going to give a quick little rundown on our co-op. For all you Facebook peoples that watch my videos, here's the deal, because you're local and you can take advantage of said co-op, and my goodness, why wouldn't you? It's the deal of the century. So let me explain to you what it is. The co-op is a direct managed care. It is not insurance in any way, shape, or form, which means there's a whole lot of added advantages that come with it not being insurance. Like, number one, there are no deductibles. That's right, no deductibles. Big one, there's no annual maximum, which means that you're not held to a dollar figure per year. That's right, you're not. You can get as much done as we can get done in a year. We don't cut you off. Nope, sure don't. There's no billing, which means you're never going to see a bill after the fact, right? Which I hear people all the time go, well, I've got dental insurance and I don't pay a bill after my dental insurance. Well, you know what? You may not. Your doctor's probably paying that bill, but that's neither here nor there. Regardless of that, you're still bound by their rules, which means they'll only pay for what they say they're going to pay for. And what happens when you need something they won't pay for? It means you got to pay out of your whole pocket. That's what that means, right? You know, and you're still bound by that dollar figure. With the co-op, that doesn't happen. We don't have any of that. You also can't get denied. There's the bigger, yeah, you see where I'm going. You can't get denied. You need what you need. You know, it's always supposed to have been this way. Your diagnosis has nothing to do with your insurance. Your insurance is a credit card. It should be nothing more than that. You need what you need. It either should pay or it doesn't, right? And it should pay for what you need, but that's not how insurance works. No, that's how the co-op works, though. You need what you need. If we can render the service, it's covered. If we can't, then it's not. And the only reason it's not is because we're the only one in the co-op. Heck, for that matter, we're the only one in this entire United States of America that's doing anything like this, right? We are giving super awesome dental care, and people can afford to actually come and get their work done. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. Y'all want to? Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes. So here's how it works. Everybody has a one-time membership fee that they pay to physically become a member. You pay it one time, and you pay it one time only. You will never pay it again. There is a 1-year revolving contract, meaning that this contract, because it's revolving, will auto-renew. There's an annual due of $624 a year for an adult. Most people prefer to pay that monthly, which we allow, which breaks down to about $52 a month. That covers all of your preventive services at no other fee. So if we've not ever seen you yet, your new patient, you pay nothing. 2 to 4 cleanings a year, depending on your need, you pay nothing. Floored, anything that's preventive, you're going to pay nothing out of pocket, okay? Just to let you know how this goes, annual fee is $624. 4 cleanings a year, which is what 95% of the public needs, is well over $1,000. So no matter what, when we're doing nothing but maintaining you, I'm still saving you well over $400 a year, right there. So you can't lose unless you sign up and never use it, and that's your fault. I can't help you with that, right? So it gets bigger. This is like the sham wow part of the commercial. So wait, there's more, right? So basic procedures, which would include treating gum disease, and we do treat all phases, small fillings, things of that nature. We will give you 90% off. That's right, you are 90, meaning you will pay me 10% of a standard fee. That's right. So a small filling in our office runs about $235. But as a co-op patient, now you only have to pay $24. Yeah, you think $24 is better than paying $235? I do. I mean, for sure. Everything else is considered major. We'll give you 85% off. Or you will pay 15% plus any lab fees if there happen to be any. So a really good, for instance, on that one is crowns run about $1,500, people. They're not cheap. That's right, $1,500 for a crown. That's standard fee. That is not us jacking up. That is what crowns run. But as a co-op patient, you can get that same crown for $385. Hell, even with insurance, you can't get a crown that little. That's right. That's exactly right. Now, here's the kicker. There are 2 requirements that you must meet to be able to join, because no, we will not take every single person that comes in. All right, hang on, I got to order, hang on.
Thank you for choosing Charles McDonald's. Put you next to our first for today.
Hey, good morning. Let me get a large cafe mocha hot, and that'll do it.
So a large hot mocha?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Will that be all for you?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be $4.16 at your first one.
Thank you so much. Okay, so gotta get my push water, y'all. Let me get this paid for, because I think I can pull up and pay for this. Hang on. Whee! Thank God for little cars. All right. Let's get some money. Let's just get to that. There you go. Thanks for hanging with me while I'm hanging. Y'all are great. Not like you have a choice. You can't go anywhere. Thank you so much. You too, honey. Okay, so the first requirement. You got to be able to let us work on you without you being sedated. All right? That means you're numb, but you're awake, right? Because we can't sedate you. 2, which is the big boy. Hang on. To make my coffee. 2. You have to have something left to maintain of either natural teeth or implants once your treatment is completed. To be very honest with you, the only way that this program will work and survive is I need people to join and stay. That's it. You know, you can't join, get thousands of dollars worth of work, and then leave. We'll go broke and this program will die, and that'll be the end of it, and no one else will ever touch it, right? The premise behind this is we need a whole bunch of people that are willing to pay a little bit of money so that everybody can save a ton of money. If you need a dental home and you want great dental work, this is where you need to be. The co-op can help you out immensely. The majority of patients can save anywhere between $2,000 and I've had all the way up to $9,000 just in the first calendar year that they're with us. Depends on what you need. Whole lot better than you paying 100% for everything to everybody all the time, don't you think? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Did you get a hot mocha or the
I
French
did.
fries?
No, I had the hot mocha.
Okay.
But I'd take French fries, but I didn't pay for them. So thanks.
Have a great day.
All right, you too. Dang it, I could have had French fries. All right, so anyway, so that's kind of the deal with co-op, right? We have an ad that runs on Facebook all the time. That's how pretty much everybody finds us, either organically or because friends have shared it with them. This is a great deal. I mean, you've got to understand, anybody that can get out of dealing with insurance companies, whether people realize it or not, the reason medical care, a big reason, all medical care, including, you know, just your standard, your primary guy, just your standard primary guy. The reason it is so expensive is because insurance, right? Insurance raises the cost of everything. It's expensive to file it. You know, they don't pay anything, right? They end up with really big bills at the end of it, which just sucks. It just does. Medical, most of them have to contract. They shouldn't. I mean, contracting, let me explain to you what contracting is. I get this question all the time. What is the difference? Okay, I don't have there you go. What is the difference between going to someone that's in network and out of network? Because I promise you the insurance is never, ever, ever, ever going to give you the gospel truth. Here's the actual truth, all right? Anyone that signs a contract with insurance, whether it's dental, medical, doesn't matter. If you sign a contract, you are now working for that insurance company, which means that doctor now has to do exactly what that insurance company tells him he's allowed to do. That's it. He's not allowed to go any further. Now, in dentistry, that's a big deal, because a lot of these insurance companies, if they disallow something, meaning that they don't allow it on their policy, it means the doctor is also not allowed to take the money to do that procedure, even if you were willing to pay for it. Now, that becomes an ethical issue, right? What happens when you need 4 cleanings a year and your insurance only allows 2? Or they won't pay for perio treatment, but you need perio treatment. See where I'm going? Doctor isn't going to do it for free, guys. I mean, that's just, it doesn't matter. No one's going to work for free. You don't work for free. We don't work for free, right? It costs money to run practices, and that means they got to pay. That's just how it goes. So what happens? You just don't get told that you even have those things, right? So now you're running along thinking that you're healthy and and you're doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing, and meanwhile, all these other underlining things are basically happening. Now, to us, that's an ethical issue. Our job is to tell you what you need, why you need it, and your job is to decide whether or not you want to do it. That is as far as it should ever go, right? Your insurance should never be able to dictate what you get done or what your treatment is. Your treatment is what it is. It's just who's paying for it. That's where it's supposed to end. This is why we don't and never have contracted to anybody's insurance, because it's an ethical issue for us. The money has nothing to do with it. You ain't gonna get paid to do it anyway, so that doesn't even come into play, because they won't allow you to do it. Our job is to tell you this is what you need to have done. Your job is to decide whether or not you want to do it. The co-op takes every bit of that away, because there are no rules, there are no regulations. You need what you need. Either it's needed or it's elective. Now, we still do elective stuff. You just don't get that big of a discount. You'll get a discount, right? You'll get about 30% off for anything that's elective, meaning that you don't need it. Well, what does that mean? You know, I've got a missing tooth, a front tooth. Is that cosmetic? No, it's not. You need that tooth. That is not cosmetic. Cosmetic is, I don't like the way this looks. I want you to make it prettier, even though there's nothing wrong with anything. That's what cosmetic is. Bleaching, crowning your teeth because you don't like the way they look, but there's nothing wrong with them. That's cosmetic or elective, okay? When you're missing teeth, that is not an elective thing. You need the teeth, so we need to put them back in. Yeah. So that means it's covered under the higher discount if you're a member of the co-op. It's a big deal. It's a great thing. More people need to do it. I feel like if we really have the potential to change the way people pay for their dentistry, not just with us, but we could actually change how it's done in the field if we can make this successful, right? Like, we could potentially abolish insurance, which would be great because it would be less expensive for people to get their care, especially in the dental field, without insurance. I promise, it's always less expensive to just do it yourself, because you will never, ever, ever, if you've got anything that remotely needs to be done, past a couple of fillings and some cleanings, you will never get that done based under your insurance plan. You're never going to get out of it what you put into it. That's how they are. That's how they're made. Otherwise, they wouldn't make any money. That's just how it works. All right, so I think that's going to be it. We're a little over 17 minutes, getting close to 18 minutes. So I think we'll just leave this as this is going to be explaining our dental co-op, right? If you guys have any questions or any comments, whatever, leave them down below. You know the rule. I will answer anybody. I'd love to answer questions, especially from my local peeps. Hey, since you're there, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? You're watching me anyway, right? You keep coming back watching. Just go ahead and subscribe. We'll call it a day. Y'all will help you save lots more kittens. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss anything that's going on in my world. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I don't think I've got anything else to add. So you know the rules. Until I see you next time, y'all stay safe.